What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What is going on, y'all? This has been a weekend. This has been a weekend, but it's been a pretty good weekend, a pretty interesting weekend, as a matter of fact, y'all. I went to a wig party, this weekend. I think that was Friday. I went to a wig party, as I told y'all already. This was my wig. I fly above all the haters. I fly above all the drama. And that was one thing. And then Saturday, which was yesterday, we were filming for the web series that I'm on, the first group scene. Baby, when I tell y'all, I cannot wait for y'all to see this show. I cannot wait for y'all to see this show. It was so good. It was so good. Like, that whole scene was dramatic, but was so good. You know what's so crazy is that when you watching reality TV, you be wondering how the shit go, but just being in it, baby, it was something else. I can't wait for y'all to see it. I can't wait for y'all to see it. It was really, really good. Really good. Really good. But y'all know I'm just talking right about now. Y'all know I don't get started until the 5-minute mark. So, whatever. What else is going on? So y'all know I'm gonna be out for the next 2 days. I took a personal day because I want to rest. I need some mental health days. I need to rest myself and just get my mind right because I have a whole lot of stuff going on. As y'all know already, I have a whole lot of stuff going on in my life right now. Ain't nothing negative, just a lot of stuff going on from doing this to working to getting this book together to this show. I got a lot going on. I got too much going on right about now. Okay, too much. Um, you need to sleep. I do, JB. I really do. Like, I have a lot going on. So that's why I took that personal day. I'm gonna be off for 3 days this week. I normally have 2 days off, but three. Because I added a personal day, which I get paid for that off day. But the other two just regular off days. But honey, yes, I'm gonna be off for 3 days, and I need them 3 days the fuck off. Okay. Now, it's one more thing that I do want to share with you guys. Okay. And I think I said this in my video yesterday. So, being that we're going into a new week of, TV reviews, this is what I'm gonna do. And I said it yesterday. We're gonna get back to the funny. Okay. I know a lot of times when I'm doing reviews, I put my personal experiences in there just to come across a little bit more relatable and just to give you guys just to give y'all a glimpse of why I feel the way I feel because I can relate to it. But I don't want to make this be Iyanla fix my life every time y'all watch a video. Like, y'all are here to be entertained. So I'm gonna bring the funny back. Not that I'm not funny anyway, even when I do that, but y'all here to laugh. Y'all here to be entertained. So that's what we're here for. Okay. So that's why I'm giving y'all more story times now. So I could just whatever personal stuff I want to talk about, I'll put it in the story time. But as far as like the reality shows and stuff, when I talk about that, we're gonna keep the hilarity in there. That's what we're gonna do. I hope that's okay. We're gonna bring Mr. Still Standing back. He not the same Mr. Still Standing, but Mr. Still Standing 2.0. We're gonna go back to that. Now, before we start, because we're about to, let me shout out my moderators. I see Payne, I see Sharice, I see Chastity, I see the Jail Slayer, I see Patches, I see I think that's all the moderators I see up in here so far. And shout outs to Patricia. She said her birthday is tomorrow, which is June 9th, and she will be 60. So happy birthday, 60th birthday, early 60th birthday to Patricia, you guys. Make sure you guys make her feel good. It's about to be her 60th. So shout out to her and shout out to my dear friend that's in here as well, who's a YouTuber, JB. Shout out to him. So now we're about to go ahead and get into it now. We got a couple of things to discuss today. So we're going to go ahead and get into it now. We're almost at 100 people. Y'all know that's normally the goal for us to get 100 people per live. So that's pretty much where we at. And as you come in, like the video. And if you're new, subscribe. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, because y'all know I don't really be on TikTok like that. You know, I have a TikTok and I be promoting my TikTok on my videos all the time. But at the same point in time, I don't really get on it. So I be so lost when it comes down to all the TikTok drama. But this particular story was very, very interesting to me. And it's about this 18-year-old. Now, it's this 18-year-old TikToker girl. And when I looked at her Instagram, well, not her Instagram, but when I look at her TikTok page, she got over 1 million followers. So she's pretty popular as far as the TikTok goes. So apparently her and her mother are at odds. Now the girl is 18 years old and she just graduated high school. She says that her mom did not attend her high school graduation due to the 31-year-old man that she's dating. Did you hear me? Her mama did not attend her graduation because of the 31-year-old man that she's dating. So now they're going back and forth on TikTok right now. Like she put her mama on blast for not attending the graduation and her mama responded. But I'm pretty sure you guys want to know what was said and what was done. So we're going to get into that right now. So we're going to start off with the 18-year-old calling her mother weird and jealous for not coming to the graduation. Let's get into it, y'all.
Please don't mind me. I had just got the taking pictures. But it's crazy because I tried to spare you. I tried to spare you on this app. I tried to keep your business booming. I tried to, prevent a lot of things. I tried to keep all the stuff you was doing off social media once again, off the media to protect you and your business. Because last time when I was telling them about the foster care stuff, you said that they was attacking you and they was doing this and they were doing that. So I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt this time and not bring it to the net. But since we doing that on live stuff, let's get it. First of all, no matter who I'm talking to or what the case may be, you let a nigga get in between you coming to my graduation, talking about you didn't come because he was there when you could have sat thousands of seats away from him in your own little area. Now let me repeat that. You let a nigga stop you from coming to your graduation. She ain't never met him, y'all. She ain't never spoke to this boy. Nothing. You let a nigga stop you from coming to your daughter's graduation. You're sick. You sick and you weird. Mad because I talked to somebody you don't want me talking to. Please don't mind me.
Now, before we continue on with this story, I gotta say that her mama is a whack job for not attending her graduation. I don't care about how old the man is, because let's be real, the man ain't got no business dating this 18-year-old girl and he 31. I wish I would. I wish the fuck I would sit around here being 36 dating an 18-year-old. Like, let's be for real. And I don't give a damn if she legal or not. Ain't no way in the hell that my 30-some-year-old ass will be dating an 18, 19-year-old person. And on top of that, what the fuck? Number one, I would have went to my daughter's graduation and I would have been there with the goddamn police. I would have been there with the police. I would have made his ass feel uncomfortable. I would have done all that. Like, ain't no way in hell, that I would allow a man to keep me from going to my daughter's graduation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, like I would have made his ass uncomfortable. I would have just came there with police, all kinds of shit. Although it ain't really nothing the police can really do because she's 18 years old. But I would have made his ass uncomfortable like fuck, just so he would not want to fucking be there. Okay, I'm not missing my daughter's graduation for nobody. I'm not. I'm not missing my daughter's graduation. But my thing is this. I don't believe that he just started dating that damn girl. I believe he been fucking on that girl long before she turned 18. She just turned 18. I'm sure he been talking to her long before she turned 18. So he ain't got no business talking to the girl anyway. But let's continue on with the rest of the story, y'all. Let's continue.
to this. I'm grown. First, then it's another thing. Like I was in foster care for 2 years. You didn't check up on me, no nothing. So for you to try to be worried, trying to get all in my personal life about who I talk to, but you for 2 years you did not call to see where I was at, call to see what I was doing, call to see if I needed anything. I could have been getting raped for all as you know. I could have been talking to a goddamn a fucking 70-year-old for all as you know. Like please don't play with me. Like you weird. And I promise y'all I'm done. Like that was it for me. I promise y'all I am done. Wish the best for her, but I am done. And I'm gonna tell y'all how she been doing me too off this camera. To this I'm grown. First, then it's a
So apparently the girl was in foster care for 2 years and the mama wasn't there for her while she was in foster care. So it looks to me like this has been an ongoing thing between this mother and daughter. So it looks to me like the mama been washed her hands and been stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. It's a lot to really get into with this. You know, it's more than it being about her fucking somebody that she ain't got no business fucking. It's more so about the fact that you wasn't there for your child, and now your child is calling for help, I guess, and just wants you to be around. But in the same breath, she's putting it out there that you was never there for her in the first place, being that she was in foster care for 2 years and you didn't even check in on her. So it's like, okay, let's continue.
Only acting like she care right now because
another
Oh, okay. So the next video is the mama. Now the mama coming out to talk now. Let's get into that.
of me telling y'all how old this man is. Other than that, I got a text right now. She said in Jesus Christ.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know what happened.
Because of me telling y'all how old this man is. Other than that, I got a text right now. She said, in Jesus Christ, don't come. I don't want you there. Block my number. Been had me blocked for days. What y'all don't know what's going on. It's always two sides to the story. That's why I keep receipts. She crashes out, break things, pull out knives, tear down stuff. But I'ma still tell her what's right and what's wrong. She said, let her learn her own mistakes. I said, okay.
And I'm on parole. But
if somebody asked me why you ain't go to the graduation, that's the truth. That's why I didn't go to the graduation. What is the big deal? If you know what you're doing is not right, you want people to hide it, don't do it. The people asked me the truth, I gave them the truth. I'm not gonna leave my kids at home by themselves, my little ones, and I'm not gonna go around somebody that's a P word. That's it. I don't care if I could have said all the way across over the way. I still got a bump in his, but I still got that in my mind that he's there. She said, did she invite her siblings? She only had 5 tickets. Only acting like she care, right? She invited her grandma, me, and Anthony, and that was it. She said the little kids, she didn't even want them to come. She didn't even want them to come. She said, no, I don't want them coming. She didn't even want them to come. She said, only me and him could come. So you trying to tell me you want me to leave the 3 little ones at the house by themselves? All these hours away, go, nah. She invited her grandma, me, and Anthony, and that was it. She said the little
start off by saying all that
little kids.
Okay, so after the mama did a video, she came back and she did one.
You didn't want to be there because he was there. I don't want to hear that. Y'all, this lady met up with me while I was with him at a gas station so that I can get in the car with her so that we could go to the car show on Easter. That's number one. On my birthday, she met up with him in the Benz. It's on her page. We met halfway, Barrel Beach. He drove me halfway. Nothing was said. She didn't meet him. No, nothing. That was that. So she could have did the same thing at graduation. There was plenty of times they was a couple of feet from each other. She also mentioned that she will actually meet him one day. She just got to see his intentions and if he gonna stick around. And all that you didn't want to leave the kids at home and not come to my graduation. I don't want to hear that either. Because for Easter, you left them up there all the way in Orlando. Faith, Loso, and Ayana, you left them up there at the house and you came down to a car show for a car show. And I drove y'all back after the car show. So I don't start off by saying all that, you didn't want to be here that either. So y'all, and she seen a picture of him. I did not show her the picture, but that's besides the point. If I'm lying, I am fucking flying. She said, that's my type now. But that's my type now. If I'm lying, I am flying. Ever hear that either. So y'all, and she seen a picture of him. I did not show her the picture, but that's besides the point. If I'm lying, I am fucking flying. She
Oh, here you go, man. Yeah, period. Period. Let me see them. Let me see them goddamn. Let me see that money. Put the money there. Back it up a little bit. Back it up. Let me see.
I can't do perfect.
Get here in front of the car. Happy birthday, Leo. Oh.
Okay, so what we're about to look at right now is the messages between the mother and the daughter. Hopefully, y'all can see them. So it says from who? That's all he's doing. The swap shop. Okay, so the mother responds with Anthony had the idea first. Swap don't cost no arm and a leg for no shirt. You're gonna try to text us and give him the money. Okay, have Anthony do them. If he going, I'm not coming at all. And he been mentioning shirts to me. And so then the mother says, and if I don't have a shirt made from you and not him, I'm not coming. And then she said, don't. I don't know nothing. What he mean? I'm gonna report him to the police. I should have been did it. Okay, she covered the rest of the messages. But that is pretty much the basis of that situation. Now, I want to see what y'all are saying in the comments. I definitely want to see what y'all saying because this story was very interesting to me when I first ran across it because as I said before, I'm not even on TikTok like that. You know, I got a TikTok but never own it because I don't know how to work the shit too much. But yeah, that was the basis of that. And that was crazy. But let's see. She got more heat for her mama than the man that's molesting her. I'm not losing no sleep over this mess, child. They got some healthy hair, but how with all this stress? Yeah, you should have reported him. Exactly. Why you never did? So you told your mama not to come, then you get on the internet saying that she didn't show up. I'm confusion. Girl, bragging on a though, girl, miss me with that foolishness. So the mammy wants the daughter, man. I remember her. She's been living in foster care and showing it on TikTok. Wow. Listen, I'm just saying, y'all, the shit is crazy. The shit is trife. And just like Feisty said in the comments, you got way too much energy for your mama instead of the man that you out here fucking around with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that most of that energy need to go to him and all that other stuff. But like I said, this sounds like an ongoing type of situation. It sounds like they've been at odds and it just really spilled over and they done brought it to the internet. Cause that's what it's giving. It's giving we've been beefing. We've been beefing and that's it. But you know, with her mama saying that she gonna call the police on him, it's gonna look like this. It really don't matter now because she's at the age where she can date with whomever she wants to at this point. She's 18. She's 18 now. She's not she's technically and legally an adult. So the police gonna look at it like, well, what are we supposed to do? You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, we already know that that he probably was dating her long before she turned 18 anyway. But because she's at that age where she can do whatever she wants, there's really not much that can happen. But again, I don't know much about law. I'm just telling y'all what I think. But it is what it is. Sometimes I still feel like if it were me, I would not allow that nigga to stop me from coming to my child's wedding. I mean, not wedding, but graduation. I wouldn't give a fuck about him being there. I would come there and show up for my damn daughter. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But sometimes parents feel like, well, I'm just gonna let you go. I'm just gonna let you go. I done all I could. I done all I could for you. You still ain't taking it. I'm just gonna let you go. Sometimes it's just the way it has to be. Sometimes it just gotta be like that. Like sometimes you just gotta let people go, and that's that. And that's just what it is. So we're gonna move on to the next story. I thought that this would be something for us to open up this episode with. Okay, so what's next, y'all? What's next? So let's get into Kenya Moore. Now, Kenya Moore did another YouTube video, And this part that's going viral is her dream cast for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Before we get into that dream cast stuff, I just want to say that this whole notion of dream cast and these dream cast lists for the Housewives of Atlanta is getting fucking annoying. It's getting annoying. I am so tired of these damn Dreamcast lists. I don't give a fuck about your Dreamcast. I don't care. Cause all motherfuckers gonna do is sit up here and put the same people that was on the show years ago on that list. I don't give a fuck about, like, this shit is annoying, y'all. I'm sorry, but it's annoying. Like, can we move forward? I know everybody, has a right to their opinion, but in my opinion, these Dreamcasts is late, delayed, and just over with for me. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into her Dreamcast and see what she talking about, and then we'll be back. Let's get into it.
So many of you, but if I'm doing a dream cast, this is my dream cast. Okay, number one, me. Come on, girls. Come on. Number two, Nene. You gotta have a show with Nene. Come on. I love Sheree. Sheree gets under Nene's skin. Sheree and I can go at it, but we're cool. Like, I would have to say Eva. Beauty, stunning, brains, children, lifestyle, all of those things. Eva can read you. Eva held back. I know Eva. Eva is like one of my dearest friends. Our children are best friends. I love Eva as a person. She's a beautiful person. Claudia. Claudia is highly intelligent. Drew. I'll say Drew because Drew is young. She's spicy. She's always getting into trouble. She's interesting. I respect talent. She's talented. I love her. Candy has got to be there. She's giving you lifestyle. If I had to do a friend of a show, I would definitely include a newbie like Angela because she gives you that old school RHOA when it was at its prime. She's actually my favorite newbie on the show. Angela is my favorite. I said it. How did you get that out of me? It wasn't easy. Angela is my favorite newbie on the show. She has got everything that it takes. She has the husband. I feel like is more to see there. She has these beautiful children. She has a lifestyle, and the bitch can read. Okay. She is the quintessential housewife. She's classy, and we need to get away from the ratchet. It's sliding down real slippery slopes. It's giving love and hip hop. It's giving love and hip hop and Diddy parties. But anyway. Love so many of you, but if I'm doing a dream cast, this is my dream cast. Okay, number one, me.
Okay, so that was not Claudia. That was Kenya's dream cast, right? The dream cast includes Nene Leakes, Sheree Whitfield, Eva Marcel, Claudia Jordan, Drew Sidora, and Candy Burris, with Angela Oakley as a friend of, right? Now, like I said, as much as these dream casts are fucking annoying, I'm gonna comment on it. I don't think that that particular group is balanced enough for me. It just looks like a bunch of people that she really ain't got no beef with. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's giving. It's giving like these are all the people that she don't have no beef with. She ain't got beef with nobody on this cast. So most of these people probably had a beef or so with Nene, like Claudia or Sheree or Eva or Candy. You know, these people, those people, they either, I don't know if they got beef with Nene, but I know that they've had beef with Nene. So it looks to me like this is a cast where all y'all can gang up on Nene and then ain't nobody really gonna come for you. That's how it comes across to me. But it is what it is though. I'm over the dream cast. I'm just gonna say that. I don't care who gets upset, but I'm over the dream cast. That's number one. I'm definitely over all of these people hoping and wishing for the old school housewives to come back. I'm over that as well. Like, can we please move on? y'all got to understand these folks are not the same people no more. So all y'all begging for them to come back when you didn't appreciate them when they were there, I'm gonna need for y'all to stop it. I'm gonna need for y'all to quit. Move on. Let's move the show along. I want to continue to. I'm fine with the cast that we fucking got, to be honest, because the season has been good to me. The season has been good to me. So, you know, I'm good with the cast that we got. I love what Angela brings. I love what Shamia brings. Shamia brings actual wealth to the show. Although she's clicking the fuck down, she brings wealth to the show. I love that Drew is bringing her real story. I love that. Let me see what else is going on. Who else on the show? I think that everybody can stay but Britt. And I don't really want Phaedra there either, honestly. I don't want Phaedra there, but that's besides the point though. You know, I'm just over the Dreamcast, you know, because every time you look on Twitter, you see these people talking about a Dreamcast. Oh, I want this person on the show. Oh, I want that person on the show. Oh, can we get like, oh, can you shut the fuck up? For real. Like, I be looking at this shit. I'm like, are y'all tired? Aren't y'all tired of talking about the same damn thing over and over again? Aren't y'all tired of that? Because, baby, I know I'm tired for you. Shit, I'm exhausted with this shit. Honestly. Let me see what JB talking about. You can't move forward if you keep the same people. Absolutely. You cannot. You cannot. Like, can we stop? Like, they're legacy people now. Like, just like with our favorite musicians, like they be hot for a long time and then they go into legacy territory. Like, just like with Keisha Cole, they called her a legacy artist when she was on the Breakfast Club, which is so crazy to me because I remember when Keisha Cole first came out 20 years ago, I was like going into the 11th grade that summer that her album came out. So it's like, for me to see her now be a legacy artist, that's crazy. That's crazy. But Keisha Cole for me is what Mary was for my mom. And just like Keisha Cole, what Mary was for my mom and what Keisha Cole is to me, K Michelle is what my younger cousins love. That's what they listen to. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I mean. They're legacy reality stars now, legacy housewives. Let them go about their business and let the new girls come in and keep the show going afloat. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, but but ignore me trying to make the show move forward. You know, just don't pay me no mind. But let me see what y'all saying. Shamia would never hire a stylist. We have to accept it. I like Kenya's Dreamcast. Portia, Phaedra, and Pistol Britt have declassified the show. Portia brings horror to the show. Oh wow, now horror. I want to see more from the current cast. Absolutely. Can we get them 2 seasons? Can we please get them 2 seasons, honey? Give them 2 seasons. I'm Team Twirl, but you need a Portia. Period. Okay. RHOA needs some younger women that are actually housewives. If legacies weren't low-key begging to come back, it would be easier to move on. That's kind of true, Trey. I want to see who or what man Portia gonna steal next. Kenya got fired for nothing. She pretty much did now. At this point. But then again, I'm not gonna say that because I really don't know what happened, what's really going on. It's so many different things and stories going around that I'm very much so confused about what to believe and what not to believe, child. Like it's a little confusing, but it is what it is though. So bring Sonya back. Okay, now you want me to boot you off this live. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the next story. And that is Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates. Now, those of you know that Brittany Renner was walking around here saying that she was married to Kevin Gates, but apparently she says that she is already divorced. They got married on April the 6th and they got divorced on May the 28th. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that, y'all. Let's take a look at that, child. Let's take a look, because that was a bit crazy. Let's go ahead.
Got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant, because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation, because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to like entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and things changing, honestly, it's like, I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. We got married April 6th and divorced.
My thing is, was this shit actually real? Like, was this shit ever real at all? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe, like, even when y'all first started frolicking around in the public with one another and stuff like that, I was very much not enthused by that shit either way, because my thing about it is, what's really going on? Are y'all playing with the people or what? Because I never thought that it was real. And wasn't he already with somebody when she got with him? Like, when she with the girl Drika, I think that's her name. Wasn't he with her? Wasn't he still married to her? Wasn't he, still fucking with her? So I thought, but I always thought the whole thing was weird in the first place. I thought it was weird anyway, because I never would have thought that I would see fucking Brittany Renner and what's her name? What's his name? Kevin Gates get together. But my thing is, how are y'all married and he was already married? Was he divorced? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Was he divorced from Drika already when y'all got married? Because in my eyes, I thought he was still married to Drika. But I guess I was wrong, honey. I guess I was motherfucking wrong. These motherfuckers on in the world today is crazy. Y'all are all crazy, and I'm just trying to understand, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so confused right now. Let me see. Yes, he is married to Drika, unless they secretly divorced and we didn't catch it. That's what I'm saying, because wasn't he married when they got together in the first place? That religion allows for multiple wives. Oh, so he's a Muslim too? Because I don't know much about Kevin Gates. So y'all just let me know, because I don't know. Oh God. He said allegedly. Yeah. Yeah. I confusing. Confusion ain't the fucking word, okay? They most likely got married Islamically. It's a spiritual ceremony. Okay. Okay, Miss Ann, I see you. It allows for multiple wives only if the first wife agrees. Okay. Tracy Horn says, yes, he's Muslim. He's Muslim. I believe his dad is. Let me see. He a Muslim too? With your facial expressions. I'm just saying, that man is a cult leader, in my opinion. No, I believe that. Regardless, he can't be legally married to more than one person in America. She really is cosplaying. Listen, okay? And it's mighty funny seeing her with that damn thing on her head trying to fight Jackie Christie tomorrow. I'm gonna drag her ass tomorrow on that review. Just letting y'all know. Well, the review come out Tuesday, but you know I'm dragging the shit out of Brittany. Y'all know that, right? Okay. Anyway, I ain't got that much for this. Let's move on to the next thing. So we're gonna get into Hitmaka. Fun Size, aka Hazel Hazel E X-Man, Nasal He's X-Man, and Masika Kalisha's X-Man, honey. Now, with all of everything that's being said about Diddy, with him being in court and all this other stuff, it's a whole lot going on, honey. It's a whole lot going on at this particular moment. And a lot of people are coming out with different stories and making innuendos about this man, honey. And I'm just going to tell y'all, that's just what it is. So the Hitmaker recalls wild comments that Diddy allegedly made while he was at his house. In so many words, Hitmaker said that Diddy came to him and said, "You come here, you pretty motherfucker." So that's what he said. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it.
Pretty motherfucker. I was like,
Berg stood his ground on Diddy. I tried to get Berg to squash his beef with Diddy. That nigga was like, fuck no, I'm my own nigga. I'm about to get on my own yacht. I'm about to go do my own songs with my own team. I don't give a fuck about every minute.
Story. Hey, yo, look, so like, this why, like, Diddy be doing some real wild shit.
Shout out to Diddy.
I think, I was, he said something wild that I can't even really say on stream.
You got to. You got to.
Bro, he was like, come here, you little pretty motherfucker. I was like,
well, at the end of the day, bro, like,
no.
Nah, like,
so I'm like, we at his crib, we at Star Island. I'm like, huh? He like, yo, I made motherfuckers forget that such and such was this. Imagine when I put my arms around your little fine ass. I said, what? Me, you little pretty motherfucker. I was like,
Berg stood.
Oh my God. Listen. I'm laughing because I can see him saying it. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play this one more time. And shout out to that lady 1982 for the $9.99 super chat. Let me play this one more time, y'all. I'm gonna play it again. I'm sorry.
Stood his ground on Diddy. I tried to get Berg to squash his beef with Diddy. That nigga was like, fuck no, I'm my own nigga. I'm about to get on my own yacht. I'm about to go do my own songs with my own team. I don't give a fuck about every minute.
Story. Hey, yo, look, so like, this why, like, Diddy be doing some real wild shit.
Shout out to Diddy.
I think I was he said something wild that I can't even really say on stream.
You got to. You got to.
Bro, he was like, come here, you little pretty motherfucker. I was like,
well, at the end of the day, bro, like,
no.
Nah, like,
so I'm like, we at his crib, we at Star Island. I'm like, huh? He like, yo, I made motherfuckers forget that such and such was this. Imagine when I put my arms around your little fine ass. I said, what? me, you look.
Listen, I believe every word. I believe every fucking word that Young Berg is saying about Diddy. I believe it. I can see Diddy saying some shit like that. I can see him say, I promise y'all, I can see Diddy saying that. I slick believe that Young Berg actually liked the goddamn compliment. Cause let's be clear, the niggas sometimes when a gay person give them compliments, sometimes the niggas be flattered by that shit. They do. They might not be gay, but they be slick flattered by the bullshit, to be quite honest. I mean, they are. I mean, it kind of gives them a high sometimes. Women and niggas want me or some shit like that. That can happen. But I'm like, nah. I believe that Diddy did that shit. I believe he said that shit. And Ray J was really finna sit up here and act as if this shit was okay and he was gonna bypass that bullshit. Stop excusing this bullshit. Now I'm laughing, but not at the situation. I'm laughing at the way that Young Berg actually explained it. And I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Young Berg is a light-skinned nigga that looks like his type. I believe it. And just like JB says, he was on his Damon from Friday After Next. He abso-fucking-lutely was. Yes, he was. He was on it. You know he was on it. 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 I believe it. So it, like, for some of y'all who act like y'all just can't believe nothing that's being said about Diddy, all these people coming out with all these different stories, and most people would be like, well, at the end of the day, it's why they coming out now. They probably feel safe to come out now because his ass sitting up in jail somewhere and don't look like he coming out. So absolutely, I believe that Diddy was all trying to get all up in Young Berg, or trying to let Young Berg get all up in him. But from what the people say, it ain't much that he can get all up in Diddy with, because it's about eating the sausage. But that's a whole nother story. We're gonna move on to the last story of the evening, because I'm on a time crunch, because y'all know the Housewives of Atlanta come on at 8 o'clock. So let me go ahead and get into this last story, which is Ray J and Sexxy Red, honey. But before we get into the story with him and Sexxy Red, we do know that he went off on Instagram the other day. It was a rant about somebody exposing someone for trying to pay him off and saying that he's fed up. And I think a YouTuber accused him of having something to do with Whitney Houston's death or something like that. I didn't know anything about this story. So we're going to go ahead and get into that first before we get into the Sexxy Red stuff. Let's get into this one first.
In court today, they told Vanna, drug dealer Ray J, she said, I don't know if that's his name. It sounds like that singer, but I don't think it's him.
Yeah, when I heard that, as a matter of fact, I think everybody gasped when we gasped, because we still want justice for Whitney Houston. Ray J was Whitney Houston's gay best friend, selling her illegal substances, and it's alleged that he gave her a fatal cocktail because Clive Davis allegedly had an insurance policy on her, and obviously when these celebrities pass away, their music sell like crazy. And Whitney Houston was supposed to perform that night, and we know that her performance skills just went down the drain. So Ray J, the feds are watching you.
But why did they say the drug dealer today was Ray J? Do you think it's the same guy? She's trying to say it's not, but you thought it was.
Absolutely, I believe it's Ray J, the singer. And if I had one wish, you need to come out the closet. That's what I wish. And I do believe it was that Ray J. What other person in Hollywood has the name Ray J? Nobody. It was him. You've been pushing the opioids and stuff over there in California. You got Whitney Houston unalive because you knew she was susceptible to it, and he pushed that off on Cassie. I'm willing to bet that Diddy didn't get Cassie hooked. It was Ray J.
Woo!
That YouTuber is Do Not. I think that's his name. His name is Do Not. I think that's his name on YouTube. His name is Do Not. I will say that at the end of that, by when he got to the end part of what he was saying, I could have just laid here and died. That was too funny. But after he said that, Ray J went to Instagram and he said, what the see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now I had enough. I'm about to do my final crash out for real, but this one is for my kids and my mom and my pops and Brandy and my niece. If something happened to me, then so be it. The truth matters more in the long run. I'm talking to everybody that played with me this week and sent me threats. You know who you are, and continue to try to bully and manipulate me. Just being you, been paying me to keep quiet, treat me like I'm your slave, and silence the truth. Well, your money. I don't want it anymore. I'm about to activate. You really thought all this hush money you gave me would keep me quiet forever so you can pretend to be great people? Well, not anymore. It's nothing you can do. So bring on the pain. Send everybody. I'm waiting for you. This dude on the interview is quick to tear down another black man and talk about he don't know nothing about. Then bring up Whitney as if I had something to do with it. Wait, what? I'm driving to set now. Stand by. First things first. Do y'all think that man had anything to do with Whitney Houston's death? I don't believe he did. I just don't. I think that Ray J is a lot of things, but I don't believe that he had something to do with that. I just don't think so. I don't really think that he had anything to do with Whitney Houston's death. I don't know why people keep on saying that he do though, but that's just me. I see a lot of y'all think that he has something to do with it. I don't know. What would he have to gain by doing it though? I don't really want to stay on that because it's all conspiracy theories though. But I personally don't believe that he had anything to do with it though. But that's just me. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. Now going to the story that we're actually here for, because I want to touch on that real quick, or whatever. So let's get into it. It's not a conspiracy. Well, listen, I don't know if he did or not. So don't come up in here trying to attack me. I don't know if he did it or not. And I ain't finna sit up here and say that he did it because I don't need nobody trying to sue my ass. I just don't believe that he had anything to do with it. My opinion. Now, do any of us know what happened? No, we don't. But do I believe he had anything to do with it? No. If he did have something to do with it, God will handle him. But we're going to go ahead and get into what we're talking about here. And that is Ray J and Sexyy Red. Now, apparently, Ray J says that he slept with Sexyy Red. He also spoke on the Whitney Houston allegations and all that. So let's get into it.
It was Sexyy Red, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. You can clip that all you want to, nigga. Empty the clip, nigga. Talking about our party with Sexyy Red, nigga. I slept with Sexyy Red, nigga. Ask her. That's on the dead homies, nigga. I slept with her, nigga. Yeah, my name got mentioned in the Diddy trial. What, you thought it wasn't? Nigga? Of course it did, nigga. What, you thought I wasn't that nigga? You thought I wasn't gonna be in there? My nigga. First off, I told you I wasn't gonna let you down. I told you I wasn't gonna let you down, right? Now look, nigga. At the end of the day, I bet 40 niggas $50,000 that I was gonna be in the trial, nigga. Now what? You know what? I don't think you need to block the Whitney stuff. Just let it live, man. I don't care. You know, it's insensitive, but it's a story that people are making up. It's just way out. It's just, you know, I mean, at some point, I need to just understand where it's coming from when somebody was just not fair, you know. It's not okay. to blame me or accuse me for some shit that I just wasn't even around. I wasn't there, wasn't around. I'm like a little kid. Like, really? You guys are bad wankers. What? I slept with Sexyy Red, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga.
First of all, even if you did sleep with Sexyy Red, what's the point of you bringing that up, and why are you talking about that in the public? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, Ray J? Something is seriously wrong with you. And I knew something was wrong with you when Brandy was saying that she ain't fuck with you. So something is fucking wrong with your ass, nigga. Like, for real. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, something is seriously wrong with you. Like, you get on here, you say stuff, and it's just weird. It was weird. It's just weird to me. And you in your damn 40s. Grow the fuck up. Oh my God. Now after he done got on live and admitted that he fucked her, supposedly, he done went and apologized. Now he done went up here and apologized to her. Now let's see what he had to say in this whole apology. Let's take a listen at that.
I want to apologize to Sexyy Red because Sexyy Red is one of my favorite artists. And Sexyy Red and I was on a plane and we were both flying somewhere. We randomly saw each other. She was sitting by me. She had her space. I had my space. She had her own blanket, her own pillow. I had my own blanket and my own pillow. And we had a long flight. And we both were tired, you know what I'm saying? So we went to sleep. Just like we would sleep with anybody else that was sitting next to us on the plane. I went out of control and I said that I slept with Sexyy Red. And that's insensitive and it's not okay. And it's trolling at the highest level. And I want to say, Sexyy Red, my bad. You know, I hope this gets out. I want to apologize there. And this gets clipped and this gets shown because even though if I said it later on the stream, that didn't get clipped. All they heard was what I said, and it was childish. It was uncalled for. And, you know, it wasn't cool. My bad, Sexy. There. And I slept with Sexy.
Okay, so that was his apology. He's just a disgusting human being. And like I said, at the end of the day, you're looking for attention. And because that really wasn't necessary. And your apology really wasn't no apology. Because my bad ain't no motherfucking apology. Bitch, it's called I'm sorry. It's called I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. That's an apology. It's operator, get Sexyy Red on the line. Just the other night, I had a horrible live, and I admit that I was out of control. Because I still love Princess with my body and soul. Okay? That's an apology. You said things you should not say. You never meant to treat Sexyy Red that way. Okay? That's an apology. Okay? Operator, that live was like a bad dream. Oh Lord, you should have heard the way you shouted at the world and you screamed. Okay? For real though. Should I continue? The way you shouted at the world and you screamed. Okay? Now you regret it because you was unfair. You took it all out on Sexyy Red just because she was there. When the road gets rough, we say things we should not say. You never meant to treat Sexyy Red that way. Okay? I'm just saying. That's what you need to say. You apologize for you was unkind, and you just wish that you can go back in time, erase the goodbyes, and rewrite your lines. But come rain or come shine, You're gonna do right this time. I apologize. Yeah. I'm so tickled. Cause that's a bitch ass nigga. For real. That's a bitch ass nigga. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. That's a bitch ass nigga. Okay? A bitch ass nigga. Like, you shouldn't have said that the same way you came out and said that shit about Monica, and Monica had to come out and check your ass. Like, shut up. Shut your motherfucking mouth up, Ray J. You're so weird. But y'all, look, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm finna go on and get up out of here because once again, as I said, the Housewives of Atlanta is about to come on in about 34 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go on and get up out of here. We had over 300 people in this live. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, there are some people who have subscribed since they've been watching this live today. As of right now, we're like 103 people away from 57K. So let's get those numbers up. Let's get them likes up as well and all that great stuff. I will be seeing you guys tonight at 9:05 Eastern for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I hope to see all of you there then. With that being said, I am your boy Scotty, and I am outie. Bye, y'all.
It's on some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping, please, spreading lies. What you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance now, twerking on shit like bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin. Slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin. Gobble up his dick, bitch, a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch, a cock goblin. Attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out just fatter.